Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel, R8 Trading. The point of this channel is to teach people how to code profitable trading strategies and how they work, and so that you guys can make your own or use these ones, and the goal is to make money with these. So, for this video, this is part 3 in our indice consolidation slash consolidation breakout video. So by the end of this video, you're going to know how to use unmanaged orders, how to use on order update method, and then we'll make sure that this video is working as it should. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to come to come to the Ninjatrader documentation, and we're going to look up unmanaged orders. So this is a different type of orders that unmanaged that Ninjascript has, that basically is there's different order methods, and there's a managed approach, which is what we've been using for all the previous videos, and there's an unmanaged. So unmanaged, you cannot set stop loss and TP. You need to manually set all the different types of orders. So it's a little more confusing, and you have to do some things to make it work manually, which manage would take care of, but manage, I mean, you cannot set a long and a short limit order or any order at the same time. And I mean, a lot of strategies have that, so that limits you a lot. So, but unmanaged you can. So feel free to, go through all these. I've actually never been able to find a video on explaining unmanaged, so hopefully this video, if you are looking to use unmanaged, will help you and make it make sense. So, first thing we're going to do is set up unmanaged orders. So if you want to keep the code from the previous video, I would just copy it all and paste it and make a new strategy so you can save the old one and use this new one. But, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to use unmanaged. So set that to true. Next, we can no longer use these in managed and unmanaged. So we're going to comment those out, and we also can no longer use these. So from here you can see the only way to submit an order is like this. We need to generate the order. So we're going to do submit order unmanaged, and then we're also going to name it so that we can save that order throughout while the code is strategizing. So private order, we're going to do buy order ID and sell order ID. So here is when we want to submit our orders, our entries. So everything else should be fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to do submit order unmanaged, and then here you can see all 5 different variations. And we want, we'll use this, the 5th one. So selected bars in progress, that just means the data series we want to submit it on. So we're just using whatever data series is on the chart. So for here, we'll just do 0. Order action is then going to be the direction. So buy, because this will be the buy stop. Then order type, stop market, then quantity, contract quantity, limit price, 0. You can see, so if it's a stop, we're not going to have limit price. So see, you can see here 0 should be irrelevant. Stop price is going to be high price. String OCO. So this means one cancels the other string. We'll do that. We'll just name it OCO string. And then signal name buy. Now we're going to do the opposite for the sell. So 0 order action dot sell order type dot stop market dot contract quantity dot comma 0 comma low price comma OCO string comma sell. So this only thing we need to do here, so this will submit our orders. So that will work fine. Now what we need to do is the OCO string, if one order gets filled, or when one order gets filled, it'll technically cancel it because it's filled and now we're in a position. Well, I don't know if it's technically canceled, but you know what I mean. This order will be gone if it's filled. So if this order is gone, if both of these orders have the same OCO string, one cancels the other string, it should cancel the sell order, which is what we want. But to do that, we need to set a string. So this line right here basically will just generate a random string every time it's called, and that'll be our OCO string. And you need to use this to generate a random one because you are not allowed, Ninjatrader will not let you use the same OCO string more than once. Once it's used once per strategy, you can't use it. So this will just generate a random one every time. And so this should cancel the opposite one once it's filled. Then I'm also just going to paste this, which is basically just going to tell us about the order. So it'll say new order submitted at time 0, and then buy order submitted at high price, TP set to TP 6. No, because this one can also use percentage. So buyer submitted, seller submitted, and then that's all we'll use. So high price, low price. And then we'll print that. So when we compile and oh, we're getting an error. So we're gonna What is this error coming from? Oh. That. Comma. Alright. Now let's compile. Those should go away. So now it will not fix the orders issue that we're having, but we shouldn't get the error that an order is being ignored. That's what we want to see right now. So let's see. Okay. Okay. So, I believe it should be working, because if we're getting plenty of cells here. So, the reason we're getting multiple positions is because we're setting this pending order. Well, no, that's closing, but we're setting all through here, we're setting pending orders before, we're getting a range here, new range, new range, new range, and we're setting multiple pending orders before any are filled. So now when these three are filled, they all have three opposite sell orders. I'm going to guess probably here or here, which those are all getting canceled. So what we need to do is when we have orders waiting, we need to stop the strategy from entering any orders. We also need to set our TP and stop loss. And so all of that we're going to do in the on order update. So we don't need the position update, so you can delete that. And then this is the on order update method that we are going to use. So this is a default method from Ninjascript. So just copy this and make sure it looks like this. So once you have that look like that, we're gonna need this. So this is just something you're gonna have to do every time you use unmanaged orders. But basically it's checking if we're in an order, the order is a backtest order, and we're now in real time, so meaning it's running live, we need to change that order to, or we need to get the ID tag for the live order. So this is just converts historical orders if you're still in a position in a historical order to a real-time order so that the order can be still managed. And then the same for the sell order. Hopefully that makes sense, but if you don't have this and you start running a strategy, you'll see the errors that it'll get. So that's the first thing we want. Next thing we want to do is if our order is rejected, we want to print which order is rejected and then set both our orders to null, because if one is rejected, it with the OCO string, it should cancel both always. So we want to re-null both the order names because those orders are gone now. Next, this is where the bulk of it's going to come from, but this is going to be the main work that the on order update is going to do. So first you're going to check if buy order is not null and the current order being updated is the buy order, then if that order was canceled and no orders are filled, then we're just going to print buy order canceled and null the buy order. So this is going to happen when the sell order is filled. When the sell order is filled, it's going to do logic down here, but then it's going to run through this again on the on order update. And since now the buy order is canceled and it's not filled, we're going to do buy stop order canceled and then null it. But if the buy order is filled, so if the order state equals filled, then you're going to need to set our TP and stop loss price. And then again, we're going to set two unmanaged orders as our TP and our stop loss. So I copy these from a different strategy, but it's going to be the same either way. So to get our sell, so for a buy, our TP is going to be a sell limit. This part can get a little confusing, but I will. So if we're in a buy here, right? To close it, our TP is going to be up here and our stop loss is always going to be down here. So for our TP to close, it needs to be a sell limit. And for our stop loss to close, it needs to be a sell stop. Because if price shoots through here, we want to close, and that would be a stop. But then if price comes up to here, it bounces, sell here, so that's a limit. But then it's going to be the opposite for a sell. So if we're in a sell, here is going to be a buy limit for the TP. And then over here is going to be the stop loss, which will be a buy stop. So you need to make sure you have the correct order type for it to work. So for our TP is going to be sell limit. We're going to take the average fill price. So basically the price of our entry. TP ticks times the tick size times 0. I think it should be divided. Let me think. If TP ticks is 10, tick size is 0.25. Actually, no, that's right. And then we'll do stop loss ticks. Now we're gonna need another OCO string. So let's come back. Where is it? Here it is. I'm gonna copy that again. Come down here. It's gonna be called OCO_str1. And so this is going to be a different OCO string that'll just cancel. So if our TP gets filled, obviously we want to cancel the stop loss. So that's where that comes into play. Then make sure, we want to sell, limit, close the same amount as our order quantity was. Price sell limit TP, OCO string, name it TP. And then it's the same but reversed for the stop loss. Now this is only for what was I saying? That's only when TP ticks is true. I forget what we named that. Calculate target by calculate TP and SL by ticks. SL ticks and TP percent, stop loss percent. We do not want this anymore. So calculate target ticks. So if calculate target ticks equals true, then we're going to do this. Else, if calc target ticks equals false, then we need to count it to. How was my mouse like that? Oh, there. Then we need to if it's false, then we're going to calculate it by percentage. So sell limit TP sell stop SO. So if it's by percentage, we're going to have to calculate the percentage. So, actually, no. Well, yeah. We need to either way, because percentage of the range. So, that's going to be annoying. Because we can't use our high price in here. because it's different orders and it doesn't save the data across. So we're gonna come up to here and we're gonna change our high price and low price. Come up to here and do double high price and low price. This way, when it's a global variable, we can save it throughout the entire script, or use it, not really, yeah. Use it, save it, same thing. So, we're gonna do high price minus low price. That'll give us the range. Then multiply that by TP percent divided by 100. So if TP percent is 50, we want a 50% of the range as the TP, then it's going to be 50 divided by 100, 0.5 times the height of the range, and then we're going to add that to high price. So it's going to be the exact same thing, but opposite for the cells. So I'm just going to do that real quick just to save time. I don't want to get my videos past 25 minutes anymore, so I'll just do that real quick and then let you guys see the code, explain it a little, and then we'll make sure that it's working. Alright, so I went ahead and got that done. So just a couple changes I did is we want to take the average fill price, that's basically the entry, make this an else, because it's either it's true or it's false. So then, yeah, just copy this whole section. No, this whole section is for the buys. Whether if it gets canceled, it goes through here. If it gets filled, it goes through here. Then here is the section for the sells. Basically the exact same thing. If it's canceled, here. If it's filled, here. And so, yeah, let's save it. Compile. And see if it's working. So, we're not getting any errors. And we're also not getting anything ignored. But it's not. Oh, okay, yeah. When we submit our orders, our buy and sell orders, we need to name those buy order ID so that it can keep track of which orders it's working on. So order ID. So now when these specific orders are updated, then it'll go through all the on order update logic. Okay, so we're getting some stop loss and TPs, but what we're still not doing is if we have orders set, we're still entering more. So if we set an order, our active range should equal false. And then if we are flat, and it equals false, and da 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 da. Let's try that. Compile. Okay, there we go. Sell. And it hits stop loss. But then we sell again. 2 buys. 1 hits TP. So we're submitting 2 buy stops. But only... So... Okay, so here it works. We buy, TP, sell, stop loss, sell. Two boxes there. Multiple boxes there. Okay, so it's still the same issue. Where if we have pending orders, so before we set, if we get a new grid and before we set new orders, we're gonna do cancel order, buy order ID, and cancel order, sell order ID. So this will cancel old orders and will let us set new ones. Compile that. And there we go. Let's edit TP and stop loss a little. So there we go. Creates our range. Trade the breakout. Trade the breakout. Range, trade the breakout, range. So we're taking sells and buys. And so yeah, looks good. So yeah, I won't have time to get to there's still a couple things left. Adding the break even. And TP percent seems to work too. So yeah, just got to add the break even and that'll be it. So thanks for watching. If you found this valuable at all, please like and subscribe. And I also have a Discord where I'm going to give away a couple of the full strategy codes, but not all of them, because the point of this channel is for you guys to, go through, copy it, learn, and basically learn how to do this as well. So thanks for watching.